Hi, it's Mrs. Sunshine Santa Claus, and I am here at the North Pole. We celebrate all holidays at the North Pole. And you know what we're celebrating today? We are celebrating Hanukkah. 8 nights in a row. Tonight is the second night of Hanukkah. This is a menorah, and this is the Shamas candle. This candle lights the other candles. And each night we add a new candle and we say the Hebrew blessings. Yes, at the North Pole, we honor all the holidays. Today I'll tell you a story. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, dance around the ring. Friends you know smiling, so everybody sing. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 nights in a row. Dance along, sing a song, happy holiday. Hey, this story is about potato latkes, which are potato pancakes. You shred those potatoes, cook them in oil, serve them with applesauce and sour cream. It's a treat. And now, I'll tell you the story. A long, long time ago in a village, there was a peddler. Now, we don't see peddlers anymore today because we have lots of stores. But a long time ago, the peddler would come into the village carrying a big sack. And in that sack would be things that people might need, like cloth and medicine, and maybe treats too, and utensils. And Isaac came into that village that night and he noticed the children were out early from school. The first night of Hanukkah in the month of Kislev. I should have known. He went to a house and knocked on the door. A man opened the door. Isaac, it's so good to see you. We've missed you. Where have you been? I've been here and there and here and there. Isaac, it's the first night of Hanukkah. You must come in and enjoy our Hanukkah meal. Why, thank you, I will. He came in and put his heavy sack on the floor. And after he had his heavy sack on the floor, he looked around and he saw Michael and Rachel and Grandma Etta and Grandma Sophie and Mama. Mama was setting the table for the Hanukkah meal. And Grandma Sophie and Grandma Etta just looked at him. And then he pulled a loaf of bread out and a grater. And he said, Grandma Etta, Grandma Sophie, and children, I want to show you how to make latkes from a crust of bread. What? A crust of bread? You can't make latkes from a crust of bread, said Grandma Sophie. What? We don't make latkes from a crust of bread. I'll show you. Bring me a bowl. And Rachel brought him a bowl. And he started grating the bread into the bowl. And he looked in and said, latkes we will make. But didn't look like latkes. What else do we need? He looked over and saw a chicken on the windowsill and said, chicken, thank you for reminding me. That's what we need. Eggs. Rachel, get me 2 eggs. And Rachel brought the eggs. And they cracked them in the bowl and stirred it up. Didn't look like latkes yet. What else should I need? And Grandma Etta said, may you grow like an onion with your head in the ground. Oh, Grandma Etta, you just reminded me what we need, an onion. So they brought him an onion. He chopped it up and put it into the bowl. And he stirred it all up and it was starting to look like latkes. Then little Rachel cried, I grated those potatoes all day. Aren't we going to use them? Yes, said Isaac, bring them to me. And he scraped the potatoes into the bowl, and now it was looking more like potato latkes. Papa said, why not a little salt? Why not a little pepper? And they put the salt and the pepper in. And then Grandma Etta said, and what are you going to cook them in? Oil? Goose fat, said Grandma Sophie. Chicken fat, said Grandma Etta. Goose fat, chicken fat, goose fat, chicken fat. And they argued back and forth and back and forth. And then Isaac said, stop, grandmothers. We can use a little chicken fat, a little goose fat. And that's what they did. They put it in the pan, turned up the heat, and soon the fat was sizzling, and then they dropped by spoonfuls the latke batter into the pan. The house smelled of those pancakes, those potato pancakes coming. It smelled so good. Latkes, latkes all around for everyone. When they were cooked, they put them on a platter and brought them into the room. Papa said the blessings and lit the candles for Hanukkah. And then they ate the latkes with sour cream and applesauce. Oh, these are the best. Grandma Etta even said, Isaac, not a bad recipe. And with that, they ate matzo ball soup, roasted chicken and vegetables, and had some babka for dessert. When all the dishes were cleared and all the chores were done, they got the little dreidel out and started to spin. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, my dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, my dreidel I shall play. And they played the dreidel until they got very tired and weary. Isaac, won't you stay for the night? It's too cold for you to go out. I will, thank you. So Isaac spent the night. In the morning, he had some warm challah bread with butter, and he thanked the family for their generosity. He put on his coat and picked up his sack and wished them all a happy Hanukkah. And he said, I have more places to go to share my recipe. I want to show a lot of people how to make latkes from a crust of bread. You know, at the North Pole, every night we have story time. Do you like story time? Well, we tell stories every night and we sing songs. The elves even have their own orchestra. And everybody has learned how to dance the many dances from all over the world. So I wish for you a happy Hanukkah, happy St. Lucia Day, Père Noël, St. Nicholas Day, Kwanzaa. May you all celebrate your wonderful